use your kitchen tools along with the recipes so you can make what I'm making at my house at your house. All right, so I'm on a big weight loss journey for the last 20 months. I'm at 49 pounds and I got 3 more pounds to go to goal. And I thought it would be important to come live and teach you some, it's my standard muffin recipe that I make at least once a week to help me feel fuller longer. All right. I am a Pampered Chef consultant for the last over 5 years now. And the reason why I originally started was to meet people locally. All right. And because I had just moved from Pennsylvania down to Georgia, and I didn't know anybody. And my neighbor came over and says, "Oh, why don't you become a Pampered Chef consultant?" Because she saw all my stuff coming out of my box. I said, "Oh, no, 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 not yet." And so it took about probably 5 or 6 tries. And finally, one day on November, I think 3rd, I said, "Okay, let me sign up." I forget what day it was, 1st, 2nd, or 3rd. And I said, "Okay, sign me up." And so I signed up without having a party or anything like that. I just said, "Let's just go do this thing." All right. And it went from like, all right, I didn't get to I met a couple local people, but then I was like, well, it's pretty hard for me to get out and meet people here. And so I started broadcasting on Periscope, and it took me 6 months to get my first order and another 3 months to get my first party on Periscope. So it was a long and slow process. And so I've been on Periscope for over 4 years now, and it's going bye-bye. And so now I am broadcasting on Haps. And what's really good about Haps is that it can share out to many social medias. It's being uploaded to YouTube. So if my son wants to look at it, he can go look at how to make stuff. It's going over to a Periscope, which I have the little blue dots down there. It's also going to Facebook. All right. And the Facebook, actually Twitter too. It goes to Twitter. And it also Periscope, Facebook, YouTube, and then Facebook, which has there's going to 4 different areas on Facebook today. 1 is my business page. 2 is my VIP group. And then I have 2 parties that are going on. 1 for Gayleen and 1 for Stephanie Mays. Okay. So now they can get to see what I'm doing and how I'm cooking and how I'm using my Pampered Chef tools on a normal day basis. It's not like you're going to save these tools for a special occasion. Most of the times, it is a necessity to eat. Okay. However, it is a very good luxury to have really nice tools in your kitchen to use, and then figure out, well, what pot, pan, or appliance am I going to use today? All right. So come on in. Let me say hello to those people who have arrived. Hello, Aiden. How are you doing? Aiden has just started the Weight Watcher app, and I'm on Weight Watchers. Okay. So a lot of mine, I'll be telling you how many points I'm on the purple plan, which has the least amount of points on the Weight Watcher application. It means that there's a lot more free food to eat, but you have to eat it within your portion sizes. You know, it's not like I can't eat a whole bag of potatoes, okay, but I can eat 1 potato and be 0 points versus it might be 3 points on another plan. Okay. Hello, Karen Pedersen from Brooklyn. How are you doing? Hello, Marcia. How are you doing, girl? Down in Florida, I do believe. Mary out in Texas. How are you doing? Hello, Rachel. Hello. How are you doing? Hello, Eilena Smith, girl. Girl, you had a really nice broadcast. I wasn't quite sure about what the Twitter thing was about yesterday, so I have to go back and watch that one. Okay, so we're going to be making my muffins. All right, and the muffins are very, very, very healthy for you. There's only 1 tablespoon of sugar, but you can eliminate that altogether. I like a little sweetness on top of my muffin. You can actually mix the sugar inside of the muffin, or you can put it on top. I'm putting mine on top. Okay. Hello, anonymous for security from Oro Valley, Arizona. How are you doing? Today is National Spaghetti Day. Did you know that? Michael Beck. Did you know that, Michael? You're welcome. So anyway, let's see. So this comes out. If you want the ingredients, you can message me. The link is in my profile, and also it's right here. Let me give you a little link right there. There's my link, and you can message me at any time, and I'll send you the recipe. Or you can join my VIP group, and I post the recipe there. Okay. Today, hello, Vanita. How are you doing? Thank you for the high five award, Michael. Okay. So anyway, this one here is the recipe that I use. And again, this makes me feel fuller. so much throughout the day. I don't have to think about what's next to eat. Okay. Thank you so much for the appreciation award. I really appreciate it. Let me give you a super heart for that one there. We'll give you a super heart back. All right. So this cup calls for the wet ingredients calls for a half a cup of non-fat Greek yogurt. Well, I got to use up this yogurt. Now, this is 6 points on this one. It's not the non-fat, is regular yogurt. So each one of these muffins is going to be at least 1 point to 2 points. Okay. So anyway, that's what this one is. Okay. So I'm going to use that yogurt up because I need to use it up. It's a vanilla flavor. And I thought, well, let's change it up. Once you do a recipe, you figure out how you like it. You're like, this needs a little bit of that, or let's take that away or add something to it. Okay. You like my earrings? These are paparazzi. It's a 2 different sets. This one here is it's a $5 set, and it comes with earrings that look like this. However, I think the round goes better with it. So anyway, $5, $5. I buy inexpensive jewelry, but my Pampered Chef is a little more expensive. But it's going to be in the long run, it works out because you're not buying the same thing over and over again. Hey, Stephen Howard, thank you for the Super Heart Awards, Stephen. There you go, Super Heart there. All right, so we have a half a cup of non-fat Greek yogurt. Now, this is actually 5 ounces, so I'll probably put the whole thing in there, okay? We're going to be using 1 egg. I got my 1 egg out. We got a single serving of applesauce. Now, I made applesauce, I believe, here on, I know I made it somewhere on some social media. I made my own homemade applesauce, and I'm going to be using the homemade applesauce on this one. But you can use one of the small little containers. Do the unsweetened applesauce, y'all. It's okay if you have the cinnamon in it. That's okay, too. Just put a little bit less of the cinnamon at the other end of it, okay? Hey, Rachel, thank you for the Super Heart. Man, y'all are very generous this morning here. Let's see. All right, so we got the end. You can add an apple. You can add a diced pear in there. Just chop up an apple, a pear. You can put that in there just to give it a little bit more fruit in there, to get fruit into your diet. All right. I'm going to skip the apple today because we have the applesauce that has a lot of chunky apples in it. All right. On the dry ingredients, you have old-fashioned oats. Okay, and there's 2 different types of oats. One has like it's like whole, and the other one is quick oats. All right, it's just chopped up. This is just chopped up. Okay, so it's not a different brand or anything like that. It's still the same thing. It's just one's chopped up. You can use all whole old fashioned. You can use all of the quick oats, or a combination of both. What kind of apples did you use for your applesauce? I used a Red Delicious and Granny Smith. Okay, so it's a little tart. Okay, but you can use any blend of apples whatsoever. You don't have to use the same apples. Whatever apples are going bad on your shelf, just put them up. We put them in a pot of water with a little bit with a little bit of water, and that was it. Don't add the cinnamon until the end because it will turn it brown. Okay, so add the cinnamon at the end, and that was it. That's all we did was apples and water, y'all. It's the best. Do you know? We love you, Alexis. Well, thank you, Rachel. Let me give you a hug on that one. That's so sweet. All right. So, So dry things. Hey, Swift Rates, how you doing? So we have 1.5 cups of old-fashioned oats or oatmeal. Okay, oats, some kind of oats. All right. Baking powder. You need a little bit of baking powder, a 1/2 teaspoon, and then we need 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon. Now you can do a combination of, you can do less. I'm a cinnamon-holic here. Okay, and then a little bit of nutmeg. However, I'm going to be using the Pampered Chef, which now is not available. The Cinnamon Plus. We're going to use a little bit of that in there. And then I put protein into my muffins. All right. So the protein actually really just gives you more fullness in your stomach. If you don't eat protein or fiber, if you have empty calories, basically if you eat like potato chips or pretzels in an hour, you're going to be feeling hungry. Or if you eat that donut, okay, there's really no fiber and protein in a donut. All right. So if you add the protein or the fiber into your ingredients, it's going to boost your muffins up. Okay. And so Pampered Chef has this pea protein. All right. And it comes as a subscription service. All right. And I put this in. You can put this in soups, stocks. You can put it in your macaroni and cheese, especially if you have kids that don't want to eat a whole lot. You can just sneak that in. They won't even know. Okay. So I'm going to put at least 4 to 5 scoops of this into my muffins because I like to feel full. All right. Don't we all like to feel full? We're starting the new year, and some of us are, are challenged to like eat a little bit healthier, maybe lose a pound or 2 or 49 pounds here. I got 3 more to go. Let's see. Great to see you too. Okay. We all had Alexis withdrawals, not seeing you live. Stephen, is that true? You know, I thought about it this weekend. I did go live on my VIP page yesterday, and I had the mystery show going on. I forgot to take the mystery show link off of the link tree. So anyway, the mystery show is going on, right? Was going on, and I had 15 people order on the mystery show. And the mystery show is a party that does not have a host. And for every $25, you got one ticket to win the host rewards. And so I had 15 people order. There was 53 tickets put into the bowl, and I pulled the winner, and the winner was Daniel and Yamil Sanchez. Okay, so they have $530 of Pampered Chef money to spend. Now, if you're saying, man, how can I get in on that deal? You can host your own party with Pampered Chef. All right, you can host either a regular party where you get all the rewards. You can host a mystery show where we pick one winner. Okay, or you can host a share rewards party. A share rewards party is where all your guests get a percentage off. That's it. You get a percentage off, anywhere from 2% to 25% when your show reaches $1,000. All right. We can also do fundraisers too. That's what I need, but I try to leave the donuts alone. Just don't, out of sight is out of mind. Don't go near that stuff. Okay. I was in this financial religious class, and I took it twice. And I forget, Crown Ministries. And there was many, many years. This is before Bryce, okay? And they always said, don't look at the Sunday flyers, because when you look at the Sunday flyers, you're going to say, oh, I want that. Or clipping coupons. You clip the coupons. Usually I forget the coupons at home. But sometimes you click coupons because, oh, it's $1 off. But you don't want any of that. You like the regular old Campbell's baked beans, okay? Versus, Bush's. Oh, we like Bush's too, okay? But anyway, changing the subject. I can't decide what I want for lunch now. Alexis, what's allowed? Aiden, I'm going to come back in and do lunch for you for tomorrow. We're going to be doing a 0 Point Weight Watcher soup. Okay, it's cabbage soup. So if you have cabbage, carrots, onions, and you can put in celery, green beans, whatever you want, vegetable stock, and tomato paste, and that's it. Aiden, look for 0 Weight Watcher soup. Okay, and that will help you out, and that will also get your vegetables in there, and you'll feel fuller longer. All right, with those veggies in there. So that's my idea for you. Okay, or you can do chicken noodle soup. Just forget the noodles. All right. Skip the noodles, just do the chicken and the veggies. All right. So let's put this over here. I'm going to flip the camera around, and so that you can see down into my bowl. And we're going to be using the air fryer today. That would be great. You're welcome. There we go. So I'm going to flip us around. Let me get the camera and flip us around. We're going to be using the air fryer. The air fryer, right? I had the air fryer on because it is so cold in my house. It was 65 degrees in the house, and it was really, really cold. So I put it on to heat up my kitchen. All right, so the air fryer is a small appliance by Pampered Chef. It has 6 pre-functions, so it takes the guesswork out of what you need to do. Okay, if you want to do bake and you want to do a higher time, you just push it and change the time on it. Okay, let's cancel that out. So you have air fry. Air fry is for when you want to do like fried foods, such as like fried fish, let's see, chicken wings, French fries, anything like that. It's at 400 degrees. Okay. And then you figure out the temperature, up or down of 25 minutes. Okay. And then baking is at 350 degrees. Roasting is at 375. Then we have rotisserie. Rotisserie is where you put it in. And we did our, here on Haps, the pork loin, okay, and we put it on the skewer and it rotates. Okay, then you have just reheat. When you want to reheat anything in there, like pizza, let me see, any leftovers you want to reheat, you can reheat there. And then dehydrate is dehydrating like apples, strawberries, you name it, you can dehydrate it. And this is actually for 4 hours, but you can go up on the hours. Let me see, go up, go down, and go up on 5 hours, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so some things take a lot longer to dehydrate than others. All right, so we're going to cancel that out. We also have a light so you can see on the inside. And rotate is if you have the basket in there, you want to air fry, but you want to rotate the basket. Okay, it does come with 2 different screens, so you can rotate them up and down. Most of the times, halfway through, you're supposed to rotate it so it evenly cooks. All right, and then it has this little tray. Drip tray, and then down here there's 2 little buttons right here, and you push them in and this door comes off for easy cleaning. All right, so that is, and then you can also have one other thing, the custom one. You can custom up, down, whatever temperature you want. You can do time and then do temperature, how it only goes up to 400 degrees, and it can go down really low. Okay, so cancel that out, and that's how we're doing. That's our air fryer. Now the air fryer is originally $279, $279. But this month, Pampered Chef is giving it to you for 25% off, which is $209. $209 for the Pampered Chef air fryer. All right, and it comes with me and a warranty. All right. All right. And so if you're a past host and you already want an air fryer, you get 10% plus the 25%, so it comes down to $188. If you are a January host and you want to use this as one of your 50% off items when your party reaches $200, you can get this air fryer for $104. That's a deal. Okay, so let's put you over here, and we're gonna do up our oh, we forgot to say we need a banana in there. So I have a banana. This one's not as ripe as I like it, but as I like it for this recipe. But hey, I need my muffins. All right, so we're gonna put our banana in there. Get those strings out of that. There we go. Get those strings out. There we go. Put that in there. Let me throw my banana peel away. All right, so we got the banana. We're going to put our egg in here. Okay, we're going to mash up all of our wet stuff together. One egg goes in there. All right, we have our container of yogurt. I'm using vanilla yogurt today. And let me get a scraper. Okay, so these scrapers are the best scrapers ever. They don't turn colors. And if they do turn orange, what you do is you wipe it some Barkeeper Friend or Bon Ami, and then put it out in the sun, and it bleaches it back to white. Okay, so you're not going out there rebuying your same scrapers over and over again, because some of the ones that are orange looks nasty. They just look nasty. All right, let's get that out. All right, there. Vanilla is out. Now we're going to use our applesauce. Now, again, you can use the little 4-ounce container of applesauce, but I'm using my homemade applesauce. So I'm going to get 4 ounces, which I'm going to use my measure all. Okay. This one, we're going to go right down to half a cup on the red side, and we're going to put in some applesauce. All right. And I need a spoon to get my applesauce out. So there we go. Just tap it in. And again, this is like really good applesauce. This is the adult version of applesauce because it's nice and chunky applesauce. It might be a little bit over, but that's okay. Okay, we're gonna put that applesauce in. There we go. It comes right out. This is good for like honey, anything that's sticky, like mayonnaise, syrups, anything you want to measure out. Now, measuring is so important when you're on a diet, because you really want to know how much is going in, and that you can actually recreate the same recipe over and over again. All right. So we got that, and let me see. And I even have the skins on there. Let's put this off to the side. Let me see if I can put, there we go. I'm going to get the masher out. Okay, so I'm going to get my mix and masher out, which I forgot to get out. Right here, stop looking, mix and masher. This makes great mashed potatoes. It's rounded so it can go into the edges of stuff, all right, of the round bowls, okay? And so we're just going to go in there and mash up our banana and our egg, yogurt, and applesauce, okay? There we go. Just mash that in. Now I can go back and look at your comments. Let me see. I'm going to go back to see where all had Alexis. Okay. That's why I need to try, but I leave the donuts. Okay. We got the donuts. I can't decide what. Okay. Got that. That would be great. Thank you. Okay. Aiden. All right. So nobody left any messages. All right. So is there anything that you're trying to eat less of, or are you trying to gain weight? Let me know what kind of dietary lifestyle you are on. Are you on a seafood diet that when you see it, you eat it? I used to be on that seafood diet. Yeah, that's why I was 52 pounds overweight. So now we're going down again. All right, so this is chopping up that banana really good. You can see it's all getting liquefied, okay? And just chop, 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 chop. Now I'm going to add in one more thing in here is grapes. Okay. I have a couple grapes that I already cut up. I cut them up into 4s and slice them into 8s then. Okay. And I'll show you how I did that in a sec. All right. So that's one of the fruit I'm going to add in here. I think the grapes add a little sweetness to it too, because there's really no sugar in here right now, except for the banana. Okay. So there we go. Oops. Let's just keep mashing. All right. Less sugar for me and less chocolate biscuits. Oh my gosh. Well, I didn't know you're a chocoholic there, Aiden. You must be doing that off screen. And Aiden, when you go to Starbucks and get yourself a flat white almond milk. It's 3 points on my purple. I'm not sure what's on green, but I get it with almond milk. Okay. And that will help you out. Don't get regular milk. Okay. Because regular milk has a lot of points. All right. All right, this is nice and chunky, y'all. I'm going to get this out. Tap, tap, tap. All done. Oop, made a mess there. All right, so next thing we're going to do, I'm going to show you how to cut the grape up. Okay, so this one here, my grapes are going a little south right here. I'm going to cut this top off, but we're going to get a nice little knife. I was cutting up before. Here's my tomato knife. I'm going to cut that little yucky part off there. And I'm going to cut it in half. And then I'm going to roll it over, cut it in half again, and then down again, and we're going to cut it into an eighth. Okay, so we're going to add our grapes in here. Okay, and I don't know, I probably have about 8 to 10 grapes in here. Okay, that we cut up into eight pieces. Okay, there we're going to add in our oatmeal, and again, look at the difference in the oatmeal here. We have whole oats and then the quick oats, and I got to go let my dog out. Okay, so add that in. There. I'm gonna go let the dog out. All right, Cooper's out, and I forgot to feed the dog too. Oh, I'm really off today. All right, so anyway, we're going to be adding some baking powder, and this one here, we're going to add in a half a teaspoon of baking powder. I got my nice little adjustable measuring spoon, which this is really great because it goes from 1/8 of an inch or 1/8 of a teaspoon to 1 teaspoon here. Okay, there we go. There. Nice and flat. Okay, don't go over it. That's the correct amount. All right, we're going to do cinnamon. Make sure I get the right cinnamon. I'm going to do 1 tablespoon of cinnamon in here. It says a tablespoon and a half, but I think I'm going to cut back my cinnamon just a little bit. 1 tablespoon. Okay, and you can do nutmeg, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. However, this one's much better than nutmeg, the cinnamon plus. And so I'm going to do a 1/4 of a teaspoon of nutmeg. There we go. Might be a little bit more. There. And about 4 to 5 scoops of our pea protein by Pampered Chef. This is enrichables, all right? And it doesn't take it has a light taste to it. If I like popcorn, I would probably put this on popcorn, but I'm not a popcorn eater. Okay. Let's see. So we're gonna put in 1, 2. I think I'm gonna do 5. So you can add in, like, if you have protein powder at home, you can add your own protein powder, like maybe vanilla protein. Okay, I forgot how many I did. Okay, so this is gonna be the last one. There we go. We have 4 or 5 in there. All right, and again, this is actually vegan, non-GMO, gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, and made without nuts. Okay, so everybody can eat this thing. Okay, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. All right. It's really good, and if you like mac and cheese, you put that in there, or tomato sauce, any type of meat sauce you can put in there too. Hey, Vanita, thank you for the say safe award. How you doing? Who let the dog out? I did. Good morning, Vanita. I let the dog out, Vanita. We're doing my famous muffins here. And these are really good. These are for a great start to your new year. I'm making these muffins, all right? And I haven't had anybody complain about these because I've had several people reach out and ask for the recipe, okay? So I'm just mixing it all together. There you go. Now, when you use the old-fashioned oats, make sure it sits for a few minutes, okay? Because those oats need to absorb the liquid, all right? There we go. Good morning. Good morning, Benita. How you doing? Girl, are you working today or are you off today? There we go. Oh, nice. Nice. All right. So I'm going to be baking these in my air fryer, but you can put them in a muffin tin. Okay. Use a cupcake liner and put it in the muffin tin. I like using the muffin, the little things like this, these little papers. Makes it a whole lot easier to clean, y'all. All right. Let's get that here. I see some dry oats down here we need to incorporate. Okay, could have had a bigger bowl, Alexis, but I always like doing it in the small batter bowl. All right, and you're seeing most of the tools I use like 80% of like 20% of my tools I use 80% of the time, and 80% of my tools I only use 20% of the time. Oh, I had 4 days off, back to work tomorrow. Oh, it's your last day off. What are you doing? Oh, you were with your sister. How was your visit with your mom and your sister? Okay. So if you want, you can subscribe to my Facebook thing. You see me there during the day if I'm not here on Haps or Periscope. And you can reach out to me on Messenger there also. All right. Also the link, the Alexis, here, let me put that link in there again. This list link here. Oh, 1, 2, 3. There we go. That link there, you can actually contact me by email that way too. Okay. All right. All right. This is nice and moist all the way through. Okay. We got our grapes in there. We're going to let it sit for just a second. Okay. While we get our topping ready. Now my topping, I put 1 tablespoon of brown sugar in here, and I'm going to use my cinnamon. We're going to get some cinnamon, and I forgot to get my thing. Let's get a different thing got already wet. And let's see, tablespoon, 1 teaspoon of, I got a half teaspoon, one right here. We got 1 teaspoon. I got a half teaspoon, so 2 half teaspoons will be 1 teaspoon. There we go. There. Okay. And we're going to mix this stuff together. All right. So just mix your brown sugar and your cinnamon together, and this makes a nice little sweet topping. Now you can skip the cinnamon and just put the brown sugar right into your muffins if you want your muffins a little sweeter, but I like it on the top. Okay, there we go. Just mix it all in there. And again, you can adjust it to your own taste. All right. Got all that. We got our nice little bowls right here. We're going to drink some water, because drinking water is the most important thing you can do during the day. Okay. Water helps you not eat. Okay. So if you're really hungry, drink some water before you eat. Okay. Just sip on it throughout the day. The more water you drink, the better your weight loss is going to be. Plus your skin's going to look really good. Okay. Man, that's good, y'all. Also, if you've been thinking of something, drink some water and say, let me give it 10 more minutes to see if I'm really hungry. I always do the can test, and I tell people this all the time, is get yourself a can of veggies that you would eat. Okay, like I have green beans or beets, and if I can eat that can of green beans or beets, that means I am physically hungry. If I'm like thinking, oh, about those chips and everything else, and I get those green beans or that beets out, and I say, can I eat this can? And you say no, then you are mentally hungry. There's a difference between mental hunger and physical hunger. Okay. Oh, just a large one. All right. Had to go get the scoop, y'all. We have scoops by Pamper Chef. These are the best little scoops. I had a guy buy my used one that was 3 years old last year, and and I got the new one. So he met me at the gas station. He was a local guy, and he said, I need the large scoop for cookies tomorrow. And I'm like, okay. I said, and then I called him back and I said, do you want the new one? He goes, no, I'll keep your old one. I'm like, okay. So now we're going to get our scoop, and we're going to put 1 scoop in each one of these. Okay, just a nice little round scoop, and just put it in the bottom of it. Okay, I usually do them all at once, like 1 scoop, and then you're going to go back and put a 2nd scoop and probably a 3rd scoop in it. Okay, just so they're all even. There we go. Put that in. And it drops nicely in it, so we don't get anything around the edges, because, you know, cleanup is a breeze when you use the right tools too. Okay. There we go. Put that. I'm doing 5. There we go. Get another one. I didn't put the apple in here, so it might not be as big as the last ones I made. All right. And again, you can change these up to what you like. All right. If you want to put nuts in here, you can put nuts in here, but nuts and dried fruit actually add points on Weight Watchers. So skip the dried fruit and go with the real fruit. So yeah, the grapes are actually raisins that are whole. So use the raisin, use grapes rather than raisins. All right. Yeah, let's put that one over there. And I got one more. All right, so they're all looking pretty nice here. All right, now we got to put the tops on them. There we go. Let's put a nice little top on it, because nobody likes a skimpy muffin. Okay, we all like those jumbo muffins. You're like, yeah, give me that big jumbo cinnamon muffin, you know. Well, just let's make your own, and And you can do it. You can do this weight loss journey with me, or whatever journey you're on. If you're on keto or whatever, keto is a little bit more on the fatty side. But your whatever your lifestyle is, it needs to be sustainable. What does sustainable mean? It means that it needs to be there for long term. I'm not in this weight loss journey for a short term, like, oh, I just need to be on a diet today, and then, oh, next week I got to my goal and then I eat whatever I want. No, 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 no. This is a lifestyle change, and I'm still challenged. I still want my chocolate. I still want the donuts. I still want the cake, the cheesecake, and I can eat all that on Weight Watchers. When you're on certain diets, they limit you, and then you're like, when you're limited on a diet, that's the only thing you think about. Is like, if you can't eat pizza because they limit you on dough, then you're going to think of that all day long. All right, so we got all of our muffins. You see how nice these are? Okay, they're really good. All right, we're going to put in our topping now that we've made with the brown sugar and cinnamon on here. There we go. And this is the first time I'm broadcasting to virtual parties. Okay, I got 2 virtual parties going on. There we go. These are nice. Put this one over here. There we go. Adding sort. Seems like a lot of sugar on top of here, but wow. There we go. Let's put some more. And last one. That's going to be a lot. All right. Well, all right. Now we have these. These are, and again, I put them in the 1 cup prep bowls with the cupcake liners. I found I was putting them without the cupcake liners, but then it took me forever to clean them. So now we put them in the cupcake liners. They come out. I can reuse my bowl somewhere else. All right. So let me put you over here and flip the camera. And I'm going to be putting it in my air fryer. Okay, the air fryer, you'll put it in. We have our nice little tray. I'm going to put the tray down the bottom area, and I'm going to put my 5 1-cup prep bowls in my air fryer. Okay. There. We're going to put it on bake, and I do 18 minutes. Bake, and oops, there we go. Bake. And 18 minutes, and all we have to do is press the middle button and we're ready to go. All right, so hello everybody. Hey, it's Alexis, your Pampered Chef consultant here in Southeast Coast of Georgia, and I love coming live and teaching you how to use your kitchen tools along with recipes so you can make what I'm making at my house at your house. Hello. Can't eat something make you want something and you fail? Yeah, you can't. You can eat whatever you want. It's just like, but I planned out what I'm eating for the rest of the week. Like, I have these 3 meals that I need to make up with every plate. Okay, we have the citrus chicken and green peppers with the creamy Dijon chicken, and then the loaded baked potato chowder. Now, I am not making that loaded baked potato chowder today because I think I'll be gaining weight with that one. So we're going to eat something with chicken today, and I'm going to be doing the 0 point Weight Watcher cabbage vegetable soup. Okay. Hello, Haseen. How are you doing? I saw you on your scope this morning. Good morning, Jane. How are you doing, Jane? Frankie, hi, Vanita. How are you? Says Gary and Frankie. We are cold here. Oh, we are cold here too. What's your temperature? What's your temperature where you are this morning? It is 7:33. Okay. And let's ask Alexis. It was cold this morning. Alexa, what's the temperature outside?
Right now, it's 41 degrees Fahrenheit.
41.
Today, expect a high of 61 degrees.
61. So no more 80s. We were in the like high 70s. It was really, really nice. And I may have to go put a different sweater on, y'all. But wait. All right. So I've been going into one drawer that had clothes that were for smaller Alexis here, and I actually fit in them. I have like 3 new pairs of like workout type pants that I'm actually wearing, and I'm like, wow, I fit into these babies now. You're 50 in Orlando. Wow. Hello, Marsha. Yeah, Marsha, it is too cold. It is way too cold here. Okay, Mary says Weight Watchers lets me eat what I want in moderation. Exactly, in moderation. Like, I can have a cookie. I just need to track it now. Lexus has been really bad about tracking, but tomorrow starts my new week. And Mary, I actually figured out how to change my beginning day. They had it on Monday, and then I was looking at one of the Facebook groups, and they showed me how to changed my beginning day, which my weigh-in day has always been Tuesday. So I go live on my VIP page every single Tuesday morning since March 10th, and I tell you my weight. All right, and because I think it's me being more accountable. Even with we've been up the last 2 weeks. Hopefully we're okay today. Hey Lisa, it is 30 degrees in Northwest Arkansas. See, I like when you tell me where you're from. Like, see, Jane goes 35 on Long Island. We're right with you. 40s right there. It was 38 when I got into the kitchen here this morning. Got Marsha. Oh, Marsha, you're in New York. I thought you were in Florida, Marsha. You're 33 in wherever she is in New York. Okay. Like I say, I'm from southeast coastal Georgia, and you know what? Like here on Haps, it says hello from Brunswick. Nobody knows where Brunswick is. Okay, that's like the town like 30 minutes north of me, and then I have 40 minutes south of me is Jacksonville. When I say Jacksonville, Florida, you're like, oh, I know where Jacksonville, Florida is. Okay, so I always say southeast coastal Georgia, and then that way they're like southeast coastal Georgia. There you go, because the Georgia, I'm way down here, versus yeah, you got me. I'm not sure which is left or right. So anyway, so anyway, I put in here because it has hello from Brunswick. I made a shortcut in my text replacement to say hello from southeast coastal Georgia. So all I have to do is underscore and then colon or something like that, and that populates. So here I'll show you. Here, in my chat, I can do this. It's space 111. That's what, and there, that's what it comes out, return. And there it is. That's what I have that in text replacement, y'all. So use your text replacement on your phone so that you don't have to keep on typing the same thing over and over again. It's 48. Oh, that means it's going to be cold here for the next few days, Mary, if you're 48. Okay. All right. So let's see what else we got. I'm going to put this stuff away here. I got a little bit of grapes for later on. And if you plan what you're going to eat, then you're going to succeed. If you don't plan your week out of what you're going to eat on your weight loss journey, or even for just normal, then plan to fail. Then you're going to be rushing around. But normally on Sundays, I sit down and I say, all right, what am I going to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for each Monday through Friday? Okay. That way, I know it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. All right. So I know I have these 3 menus that I need to make up. All right. So we're going to be making these. This is 3 days of dinners right there. Today we're doing the muffins, and that'll last me today and tomorrow. However, I'll probably make my eggs tomorrow because I'm a fan of eggs. I know they have high cholesterol, but you know what? You got to take the good with the bad. I got to get the weight off first, and then we'll figure out from there about the egg situation, right? So at least no eggs today, but we'll have eggs tomorrow. And I love doing my fluffy eggs. There's like 100 different ways of doing eggs. We can do hard-boiled eggs, and you can do hard-boiled eggs all at once and do up for a supply for the whole week, and eat hard-boiled eggs because one, they're a great source of protein. You can add them in salads, okay? You can just have a sandwich with them, okay? But the bread is a lot of points. So I would just yeah. Anyway, what are your tips? What are some of your tips that you have that, hey, Linda's in the house. You're doing good. Keep it up. Okay, thanks. All right. Linda, how you doing, Linda? Linda's recovering still. And I think we have a couple other people still recovering from the COVID. All right, let me put some of this stuff away. Also, applesauce. All right, you can have fruit and vegetable. You have vegetables even around. You can have fruit in a bowl. If you have fruit out on a table, you're more likely to, that's already washed and all, you're more likely to go and eat that fruit than if it's sitting in your refrigerator in a drawer that's hidden away. Okay, so wash your apples, pears, oranges, whatever you have. Keep them over there. Let me see. Hey, Heavenly Dew, how you doing, girl? Hello, Zen Squad from Bern, Austria. No, Switzerland. Oh my God, I'm burned. Wrong country, girl. I know you're in Switzerland. Heavenly Dew is from Dallas, Texas. We have a lot of Dallas people in here. Heavenly Dew. Linda's in Texas, and Mary's in Texas. All right, so my applesauce, we're going to put this away. And this is a really good thing. If I want a nice little sweet snack in the afternoon, I can actually use this. You can top this on almost anything too. If you have pork chops, you can put a little bit of homemade applesauce on there. So Make sure you make your own applesauce. It is so easy. I didn't even know how easy it was until last year when we made it for the first time. You're good. Thanks, Linda. I had to go let the dog in, It's a little cold outside for Cooper. And now I got his dinner. His breakfast is ready. He's not getting any special treats. He just got dog food today. All right. So we have 11 more minutes left. Have you cut your onions and tomatoes and eggs and salt and pepper? It's best together and fry it and put it in a wrap with light cheese. There you go. No, I love caramelized onions. I love caramelized onions. And what's it called? And grape tomatoes. Just char them on the stove top. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Cough is getting better. Really, you still having that cough? You had it. Wow. Darn Linda, can you? A lot of people have like stuff that their breathing is off, like they get short of breath or they get tired real easy. Do you have any of those symptoms? Like, can you go and get a full thing of air and blow it out? All right. Also, if you don't plan to do some activity, then you're going to be sitting around saying, "Oh, I should have done it." All right. So I plan to do at least 10,000 steps a day, and that takes a long time. Thinking of changing up my steps to getting that bicycle out. Yeah, my bicycle's in the garage, and I need to get the bicycle out. Let's see. What else do you have? All right, so we have 9 more minutes, and this is nice and warm over here. So this is a part where when you see demonstrations by Pampered Chef or anybody that's plop plop fizz fizz, they already do plop plop fizz fizz, put it all in there, go in there, and it's all done in 30 seconds. Well, this is where it takes time to cook. All right, let's see. All right, what was the last thing I'm going to ask you? What was something that you ate this weekend that was healthy? What was the healthiest thing you ate this weekend? I'm not even sure how many people I have in here. We're up at 41 minutes. I have no idea. But what's the healthiest thing you ate all weekend? I had bananas this weekend. That was really good. I like bananas, especially in the afternoon when you need a sugar fix. Banana and some water, drinking banana and water at the same time. Oh, it is great and fills you up. You're like bloated there. Prayers. I did. It's much better. It's part of COVID. Doctor said it'll take a few months to heal. COVID damages your lungs. All right. So when you breathe in, do you cough? You can't breathe in, so you cough, or is it just a cough that you're like like? I think most of us come for the social part as well as the demos. LOL. I don't plop plop fizz. You don't plop plop fizz fizz. Cheese fried, freeze dried strawberries. Chris Bruce. Interesting. Freeze dried strawberries. How do you use those, Chris? Cottage cheese and applesauce. Oh, my mom likes cottage cheese. I can't stand cottage cheese. The only way I eat cottage cheese is in lasagna. I put cottage cheese in lasagna and say, "Here, Mom, eat the rest of this," because it's not my cup of tea. I never even ate yogurt until I was probably in my mid to late 20s. I was like, "Oh, it's okay." Let's see. What else did I eat this weekend? We ate all leftovers this weekend. The pork and mashed potatoes. I still have one more big scoop of mashed potatoes left, but the sauerkraut's gone. The pork is gone. We have one meatball left over from our spaghetti and meatballs too. Straight out of the little bag. Oh, you ate straight out of the little bag. You can make them freeze dried strawberries in here. I did them, but they're very tart. I thought they were very tart. I had tuna on top of mixed green salad. Love tuna. I like white albacore tuna, and I like putting a green apple in my tuna. That's the only thing I actually like using mayonnaise in it. There were a lot of substitutions. You can do Greek yogurt for mayonnaise, not in the tuna salad. It just doesn't pass. So I use 1 tablespoon to 1 whole can of tuna to 1 whole, like maybe half of a diced apple and sweet relish. It's great. Smart mom. Yes, she is fine. It's hard to take a deep breath, but mine's much better. There you go. Hello, uh, Elodie, how do you say your name? Oh, that rotisserie pork looked so good. Yeah, we ate off of it for like 3 days, I think. But I ate off of it 3 days. My mom did too, because she had spaghetti and I had the pork loin for dinner on Saturday night or Sunday. What day is it? Saturday, because New Year's was Friday. It's so. This is our first full week back in a long time with the 2 weeks of holidays, right? I am Apelli Elodie. Oh, I don't know. You must be from France, and you're over on Periscope. And Lisa is over on. Lisa, you're on Facebook. Is that correct? Is that correct? I think I got the right dots down. Where are you watching us from, Lisa? Leesa on there. Man, this is starting to smell so good, y'all. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to be coming back in and we're going to be doing a vegetable 0 point Weight Watcher soup, probably around 11:30. All right. So you can see how I can chop it all up, just add it all in. And it is quick, plop, plop. That one is quick, plop, plop. All right. Don't put mayo or yogurt. I like the tuna. Really? I see. I need a little wetness in it. That's my history. My mom making mayonnaise. She likes a lot of mayonnaise in her tuna. Hello, Jane. We had a filet mignon and scallops. Oh, filet mignon and scallops. I like it medium rare filet mignon. Oh my gosh. And scallops, seared scallops are the best, Jane. You're on YouTube. Wow. Wow. I didn't think anybody watched my YouTube. I only have I have a few viewers over there, but not very many. I had a hearty vegetable soup. We're making that today, Cheryl. Cheryl, hearty soup today with the tomato, the broth. I think I'm going to bring out my. We made homemade vegetable broth a while back, and I may use that one. Hey, Marcia, thank you for the New Year award. Let me give you a heart back. And Delilah, thank you for the Stay Safe award. Okay, I'll be at work later. I'll watch your replay. We're almost done, Mary. Okay, we're almost done. You have to watch the replay for the soup probably. Okay. Hello, Nymph. Thank you for subscribing. Haps here. Yes, YouTube. LOL. I didn't know. I didn't even know you can even comment on YouTube. That's how bad I am on YouTube. I just uploaded it so that if I ever need it, I can put it somewhere else. Let's see. Okay, I got 4 minutes left. 4 more minutes. All right. So I need to get a. Now I can probably put you right here. I'm going to scoot you back, and I'll put the tray right here. But these muffins are the best. Now, if you're interested in any of the Pampered Chef tools you saw, such as the enrichables, the batter bowl, I also have this cake tester and releaser. And yeah, I put a little colored straw on it so I can see it. This is the one that actually comes with it. I put the colored straw on it so I can see it in my drawer. But I have and it got a little bent out shape too. But anyway, I got my cake tester releaser to get it out. All these tools are available for sale. All right. The scraper set, the air fryer is all available. Just reach out to me because I love to help you spend some money, and I love to help you save money. And the air fryer this month is 25% off. And you can also save money by hosting your own show. And right now I have 2 shows going on. One for Gayleen Carl. She is the host of the month. And then we have Stephanie Mays. And both of those are over on I met them on Periscope. And they're having their parties on Facebook, okay? You have 37. Thank you. Woohoo! 37. Good morning, Missy Carol. Thanks for coming on. Haps here. We're making the muffins, Missy. Missy, have you made these muffins? I think I've sent you the recipe with the oatmeal, banana, applesauce, you name it. Everything's. It seems like I put everything but the kitchen sink in here, but it comes out great. So my tester is a little bent. Yeah, I bent it doing something. I was like, oh shoot, I bent it, but it's still working. It's still good. But I put the nice little color straw on it so I can see it when it's in my drawer, so I don't bend it. Yeah, don't bend it. Phew. Wow, y'all. All right, let's see what else is going on. Who plans their menus for the week here? Put a 1 in the box. Put on a scale of 1 to 10. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being that you plan all your meals out. Okay, 1 being I wing it. Where are you on planning? I'm probably about a 7. You haven't made them? Oh my gosh, Missy, these are really good. Did you know that Aiden is now on Weight Watchers, Missy Mouse? Mm-hmm. I get to weigh in tomorrow after all the holidays. And then we really got to get rid of those 3 pounds. We got 3 pounds left to go to goal. 3 pounds left to go to goal. And I feel good in my thing here. Oh my gosh. Gary Joy. No, he's Gary Joyce. Oh my goodness. Cheryl Frazier's a 2. She doesn't plan either. 0. You don't plan at all? Wow. I'm pretty good at a 7. You you have to plan. You have to go to the grocery store. So when you go to the grocery store, you must go to the grocery store every day to get whatever you need. If you go to the grocery store and you buy stuff for the week, that's at least a 5. Okay. I've never done any meal. Really? That's unbelievable, y'all. We need to do meal planning 101. I'm holding off on weighing in this. No, don't do it. Don't do it, Missy Mouse. You got to take the good with bad. Just do it. Just do it. You'll feel good better. And you'll say, okay, I fell off the wagon. Let's get up, dust ourselves off, and let's go. Hey, Marcia. Marcia's a 4. Man, I'm a 7. Only because sometimes we don't want to eat what we got. All right. So we got to get our boys out here, our boys and girls. Let me see. Get this. Make sure that they're clean. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm Mr. Left and I'm Miss Right, and together we are the grip team. We're microwave grips, and she likes to use us a lot to get the food out of the air fryer. I'm about an 8 or a 9. Shop on the week on Sunday. We usually shop on Sunday, but we didn't go this week. No, I don't have a grocery store in our town. Then you really have to plan, Linda. We use leftovers. I can't eat. We eat leftovers every other day. I make something that is usually leftovers the next day, or my mom uses her leftovers as lunch. I make a list for curbside to drive 10 miles. There you go. So when I see my food, says Cheryl, see my food getting low, I make a list and I get what I need at the store. There you go. You're planning. You're planning. You should plan like what you're going to eat. I mean, if I had I don't know. I haven't done, y'all are really good if you can order food online. I have not done that yet. That just confounds me. Okay. I'm like, duh, Alexis, is probably really easy, but I have not ordered food online except for EveryPlate and HelloFresh. All right. So let's get these babies out. Let me test them. We're going to get our tester out. Get the tester out. Okay. And go in and just test it. And it's coming out nice and dry. It usually does because I've done these many times. Okay. All right. Let's get these babies out. And they're not as brown as normally they are. Oh, these are beautiful looking, y'all. Okay. These are nice. Whew. Some of the cinnamon went down the bottom. It blew off. All right, so here's our cinnamon rolls or cinnamon muffins that we made. And again, I probably eat 2 of these a day, and then they only last for like no more than 48 hours. Okay, even 24. No more than, but it's nice and let me see if I can, there. We got it out. We got it out, y'all. All right, so there's our muffin. It's nice and super hot. Ooh, nice and super hot. Yeah. Let's put that back. There we go. All right. And they're very dense. They are very dense, which means they're going to fill you up. All right. So this is a great start to your week. And I'll have like at least for today and tomorrow on these muffins. All right. I really like to make them at least twice a week, y'all. Okay. Amazon Prime. So I can buy certain groceries from Amazon. See, I don't even buy any groceries from Amazon. Well, I bought salt from Amazon. I cook for my husband. I have a feeding tube. Oh, Marcia, but I have soups. You know that if you but I have soup and mushy foods. That blender, the deluxe cooking blender, that would be great for you because we have a butternut squash soup that is phenomenal. You can do broccoli soup in there, and it cooks it, and you just plop everything in and let it go. And I love the butternut squash soup in there. I was going to add a pear in there, but my mom ate the pear. So maybe I'll have to go to the grocery store sometime this week. Hey, Dave and Osaka, thank you so much for the Happy New Year award. Thank you. Ohio gozaimasu. Konnichiwa. I forget. I only know a couple words in Japanese. Instacart is great. Groceries delivered within 2 hours. Wow. See, I don't do anything. I make a list. Oh my goodness, my apron's coming off. Let's see. I ordered from Whole Foods on Amazon. Wow. See, I don't do any of that. Y'all are really good at ordering groceries online, y'all. That sounds good. Yeah, it's the deluxe cooking blender. It has you can make carrot soup in there. That was really good. I forget what other soups we made. You make potato soup in there, but I like potato soup on the stove. That is a little more chunkier. And we're gonna be doing the good morning. Ohio gozaimasu is good morning, I do believe, in Japanese. And so we're going to be making this one, the potato soup, this week. And tonight, I'm not sure which one, if I'm going to go with the rice or the potatoes. Whichever one I need less points of, I'll do. Okay. So I got to figure out the points on Weight Watchers on this. So if you're on a weight loss journey, make sure that you plan what you're going to eat. Okay. Or plan to fail. I hate to say it. When you're on Weight Watchers, you need to write down what you're eating so you become accountable for it. And you also need to do a little activity. The activity I do is walking, and I walk about 10,000 steps a day, which takes me about an hour and a half to hour and 45 minutes, believe it or not. That takes a lot of time. So usually when I get done with my broadcast here, I'll clean up my dishes and then I'll go for my walk immediately. Sometimes I wait because it's too cold outside. I work in the store and I don't shop every day. Got you on that one, Mary, if you work in the grocery store. But anyway, I'm feeling the difference. I got my small pants on now, where from when I was down to 142 pounds, I'm like, whoa, these are feeling. And when you wear, okay, so when you lose weight, this is another tip. When you lose weight, get rid of all those big clothes that you have. Okay. The size 14s and the size 12s. I'm down to a 10 and an 8 right now. So get rid of all those clothes. Okay. Because in your mind, you're going to say, well, I can eat all that. If I gain weight, I still have clothes to wear. But when you, and believe it or not, the old clothes that I have when I was 142 pounds, that was like 8 years ago. All right. And they're still in style because it's a classic straight cut boot cut. And so it still looks like I'm in style. Anyway, let's see. I got that toward the time. I used them once, says Darlin, to crispers. Okay. So anyway, I love my muffins here. And if you find value in my scopes, please follow me on any other social media that you may like. Let me get one of these. I'm going to open it up. Okay. I'm going to get my little plate out. A little pink plate. All right. And we're going to take that off. And I'll show you what it looks like on the inside. They are very dense looking. I'm going to put this down here. And I'll get a little knife. It's coming off. It's still too hot to take out the container. Oops. Let's get this one. All right. Could have been in for a couple more minutes, I think. All right. All right. So I'm going to take you off. I want to thank everybody for coming in. We're almost at our time. It's 1 hour, and I usually keep you within 1 hour of cooking. So, and most of the stuff I try to cook is within 1 hour, okay? And if you were cooking this at home, it only take you like 30 minutes max, all right? But I bring you in, I talk about all the stuff. But you can see the inside. It is nice and moist, and it has a lot of the grapes you can see inside of it, okay? So that's our muffins for today. Let me see if I can get one out and put it on here. There we go. And that'll be our final picture there. All right. So thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. If you found value, please locate me on other social medias. I would love to help you spend some money to get some great tools into your kitchen so you can cook some awesome stuff and have fun cooking. All right. Or I can help you save money by hosting your own show, or earn money by becoming a Pampered Chef consultant for as low as $20.21 in the month of January. And you have the opportunity to get the blender for free when you submit $12.50 in sales in your first 30 days. Okay. So that's it for today. Thank you for coming in. I value for all your comments and post comments. You can still comment on afterwards too. Okay. So thanks for coming in. Thank you for all the awards, and I'll talk to you all later today or tomorrow. All right. Bye.